Saurabh Gupta, who's CFO of Dixon Technologies, joins in to talk more about their business. Saurabh, good to have you on the show. A lot of items manufactured by you saw rate cut from 28% to 18%. Talk to us about the costs and rate savings you would be expecting on account of this change.
Yeah, good morning, everybody. Yes, so absolutely, the rate reduction is a pleasant news to the industry. It gives an impetus to the industry and increase the affordability and consumption of these products, especially from the smaller towns of the country. And it will, of course, help build new capacities and is a big confidence booster to companies like us and our supplier partners. So a reduction of from 28 to 18% on all TV sets less than 32 inches. I think so. If you look at our volumes, we do almost 75% of our volumes comes from that category, and in terms of value, it is almost 60-65%. So, of course, it will be quite a significant saving in terms of a cash flow, and of course, it will help increase the sales. However, we would have hoped that if TV sets up to 43 inches would have been less than 18%, that would have meant the increased usage of those products. But yeah, it is definitely a good news for the industry.
Will the benefits be a direct pass-through from you to the manufacturer? Will you be retaining a part of the gains?
Yeah, so our prices to manufacturers are far lower than because we are a B2B company, and the brands, I think so, should be able to pass on some of the prices to the consumers. However, again, as I mentioned, there is always there are challenges on the depreciation of the rupee as well, which has really spiked up the input cost as well. So I think so in the smaller sets, price should be passed on, but in the bigger sets, since the GST reduction has not happened, I think so in the larger size, the prices have to be increased.
Right. But Saurabh, just help us understand what will be the input tax credit, if any, applicable?
Yeah, so earlier our output tax was 28%, as an input was 18%. And with now almost 65% of a value coming to both output and the input coming to 18%. So there will be a significant saving in the cash flow, which will help us generate some free cash flow as well. So that should be beneficial for the entire industry as well as us.
Okay. So just quantify this for us. What kind of eventual price cuts do you see for the end user?
It's very difficult to say right now, but I think so. Since there is almost a 10% kind of a reduction, and if you take the impact of a rupee depreciation, I think so in the smaller sets, in the sets less than 32 inches, I think so the brands can easily pass on 4 to 5%.